I am here with Hermon, the latest house guest to be evicted from the Big Brother Canada house and the first jury member. I want to start by asking how you felt about Marty's HOH.
It was chaotic a little bit, but I felt good going early on in the week. I was top 3 in the comp. Marty won, and he had promised me a week of safety. I felt good about that. Things got a little shifty when Wildcard Kevin won POV, and then when he said he was going to use it, I knew they were up to something. So,
you had a 1-week safety deal with him. Can you elaborate on the specifics of that deal?
He came to me week 6, and we were trying to build trust. I told him who I was targeting. He told me who he was targeting, and I promised him safety, and he did the same for me if we won. He won. All week he told me I was good. I was good. Kick your feet up, which is the line of death for Marty. Kick your feet up. Yeah, and then it obviously didn't go that way.
Marty claimed that the nominations were because he felt trapped by Betty and Josh. How do you think your name got involved in the mix?
I don't think it has necessarily something to do with like the rogue votes and going after Gino and all that stuff. I just think my name got brought in when Kevin won. It was Marty's basically number 1 or 2 person in the house, and they were like, "Hey, we could do something with this. Why don't we take a shot?" And I think they had their conversations. Everyone was really scared that they were going to go on the block. So, when my name was probably tossed as an option, people were like, yeah, we'd consider it. And then, so they took their shot.
How much did your experience as a car salesman help you in the house?
I think it really helped, honestly. I think I got a really good read on people early on in the game. I mean, the people I didn't trust ended up being not trustworthy. Just even my campaigning, just being able to manage my emotions and not to get too high or too low. That's why I do that every day. I deal with customers every day, happy, angry. It's just like, it definitely helped.
What was your relationship like with Kevin in the house?
As non-existent as it could be living in a house with somebody. Like, we had game chats, but it was like, the sky is blue. It's like, I also believe the sky is blue. And it's like, awesome, let's go make breakfast. It was just pointless, and we never got anywhere. I never got information from him. He never got information from me. We just did the check-in to check-in. So.
You won the veto last week and pulled yourself off the block. How much pressure was there on you to win that competition?
There was so much pressure. As soon as I got put on the block, I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't really talk to anybody for 24 hours. I just got in beast mode. And I mean, you saw the comp, smashed it, so there was pressure, but I never even looked past POV. I just didn't expect to be on the block past POV. And I think that's what you got to do in the game.
What did you think of Jess's decision of putting you on the block, and what did it feel like to win the veto that week?
I think Jess was getting a little revenge for the week one. The week one where I put Jess up and named them my target. And it felt incredible to pull myself off the block. It was vindication. I shook their hand and said, thanks. First of all, thanks we're even. I did the same to you. You do the same to me. And thanks for the $5,000.
In your opinion, what are the strongest alliances in the house?
I think you got to look at the showmans. The showmans is the least threatening showmans I've ever seen in my life. They're so lovable and likable that they could just slinky their way, into a top 5. Like, I don't know. That's like an obvious alliance. I think that would be the one. I don't know of any others really.
You told Arissa in your exit interview that you felt like the showmans was in a good position to win. Do you still feel that way?
Yeah, I think everyone is scared to take that shot. And I think one of the biggest threats in the house, Marty, is scared to take that shot because he's trying to salvage a relationship with Gino. Like, I don't know what his deal is. Anyways, when everyone's nervous and scared to take a shot, I mean, that number 2 vote, those 2 votes, will take you a far away. Next week is 3 votes, right? Yada, yada, yada. That's a lot of power. So someone's got to shoot, and it's got to be soon.
What would you do differently if you got the chance to go back and play again?
Yeah, that's always a tough one. I don't think I would change much. I think after week 4, or after week 3, I would have put more of an effort into building my relationships on the other side of the house, like that question mark room and all that, like with T, Summer, Josh. I would have just done more to try and make sure they could trust me fully, the way I trusted them.
Thanks, Hermon.
Thanks, Murtz.